I'm painting a vintage cross-stitch pattern on my baby's nursery wall. I can't decide if these black outlines are ruining the whole thing or making it all come together. I picked up a couple different options of paint brushes and a paint marker, and these were my top contenders, but I ultimately decided to use a little angled eyeshadow brush to paint in each of the border stitches. In my head, when I was prepping to do this, I was envisioning using a straight edge and the paint marker, but I did a little test section before trying it up on the actual wall, and the marker was just way too thin, and it was hard to gauge where it was actually going to mark since it didn't butt right up to the straight edge. So I nixed that idea, and we're just freehanding it here, which is honestly kind of stressful. This is really making me realize just how unsteady my hands are. There are definitely going to be some spots I'm going to have to touch up, but I decided to just start with one little bunny in this corner, and if I hate it or if y'all tell me that it's literally hideous, then I don't have to cry and paint over the whole entire mural. Just this one little section. Only the animals and the fence are going to have outlines like this, not all the flowers and everything else. But after 30 painstaking minutes, I finally finished outlining this one bunny. So what do y'all think? We have two bunnies side by side, one with an outline and one without. I'm thinking that the outline really helps define the shape, but should I keep going?
But this is getting good now. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well.
If she listens to country music, specifically country music love songs, but also reads, please do not attempt to treat her like she is average. The bar has been set far too high, and if it isn't anything like the country music love songs or the books that we're reading, we don't want it.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kinda beautiful. And every night has a state so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated.
I'm prepping 4 different wild clays to be tested in the kiln. I've been referencing this book quite a lot throughout my wild clay project, and they have a section all about prepping test tiles. I'm starting with a clay that I found on the edge of a pond. If you remember from that processing video, the clay was on the dry side, so I added a bit of water. And then I'm making a coil by wrapping it around my finger. This will show how pliable or plastic the clay is and if it can hold its shape. Then I made a tiny little pinch pot, and now I'm rolling a slab to make tiles. I'm marking 100 millimeters on each strip, and this will tell you the shrinkage rate when it's drying and also after it's been fired. Then I'm cleaning the surfaces between the clays so there's no cross-contamination. Okay, we're on to our second clay. This is the clay that I found in Toronto in an excavation dumpster. A question that I keep getting through all of these videos is, how did I know it was clay? If you're looking for wild clay and you think you've found it but you're not sure, what you're supposed to do is take a little piece and roll it into a coil just like this, and if it holds its shape around your finger, then it's clay, because dirt won't be able to hold its shape. Sometimes a sample will be able to wrap around your finger, but then it'll start cracking and breaking. That might tell you that it's a clay, but maybe not a very good quality clay. Another question that's come up a lot is, how do I know what temperature to fire to? I'm not entirely sure if there is a way to know, but I'm going to start by firing at a bisque temperature and then at a glaze temperature. I'm genuinely so excited to see how these turn out, and I can't wait to show you.
She's sick to death of me. Come on. Here.
Styles,
You want to come hang out with us?
can you please come to the park and hang out with us?
We got some big money riding on this Pee Wee baseball game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sweet tea in the summer, cross your heart, won't tell no other. And though I can't recall your face, I still got love for you.
Let's go over all the info that we have so far for Olivia's opening night in Palm Springs. Doors are at 6 p.m. The show starts at 7:30 and Olivia already goes on at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's go over everything that comes with a VIP pass and within the VIP bag. Here is a first look at the VIP bag. You get a Gutsy hat, it looks like a Gutsy t-shirt, a lanyard, and you also get this VIP pass, which I would keep forever. It's going to be a keepsake. For those that are checking in, you either get a blue VIP pass, as you can see here, or a purple general admission pass. And I will say the general admission pit right in front of the stage is a phenomenal spot to stand no matter what show you go to. If you arrive early, you will have a chance at getting trading cards. There are limited edition trading cards per show. And here's a look at the merch prices. It looks like the highest price is $80 for a hoodie, which really is not bad at all.
Anyone else get that feeling when you're up late at night and everybody else is asleep, so no one can ask anything of you, and because it's quiet and peaceful, your brain is able to like open up creatively? I want like a very specific word to describe that exact sensation. Maybe the German language has something. I feel like they're good at coming up with those specific words.
All the tears are rolling down his face, and it feels like yours was the only heart to break. When you come back home and all the lights are out, and you're getting used to no one else being around. Oh, I'll be there when you need me, I got a little love to share.
Things I noticed after moving out of my home that I thought were normal. Part 5. There are families out there who play board games together. There are people who go on family vacations together without having any conflict. Some parents regularly celebrate all their anniversaries and birthdays, and they always go out for it.
Whenever I talk about this, I just feel like there's a very niche audience that can heavily relate. I never got any male attention in high school. No one ever liked me, and it has fucked me up in the dating world now that I'm in my early 20s. Because during those crucial years of development when everyone was having crushes and getting asked to prom and texting boys and whatever, and because I literally did not have any of that, I'm not even talking about losing my virginity in high school or kissing anybody, because I did not do that. I didn't even have a guy like me or text me. And so throughout my 4 years in high school, watching literally everybody around me, all of my friends get into relationships or just get attention from guys, get asked to prom, have these interactions, and I had none of it. I almost subliminally just trained myself to be okay, well, this is how it is forever. Nobody's ever gonna like you. You do not deserve to be liked. That happens to other people, not you. And so it's been really hard for me now that I'm older and I do actually get attention from men. And for a while, I really did not know how to handle this. And I honestly just thought any attention from a man was good attention because it was better than what I got in high school, which was none. So if a guy that I thought was attractive wanted to treat me like shit and just sleep with me and never talk to me again, I was oh my God, select. Because I was okay, at least he likes me enough to, sleep with me, which is so stupid because it's babe, he doesn't even like you. But for a while, I just, really didn't know how to navigate that. And then when a guy would actually like me and, have feelings for me, I would sabotage the fuck out of it and behave terribly because I was so scared of, having to deal with somebody having feelings for me or me possibly, having feelings for them because I had never done it before. And still to this day, even if a guy does like me, I cannot believe it. It's so hard for me. I'm well, does he really? And it's literally all because in high school, no one liked me. And I'm still working through this every day. I'm getting much better with it, but it's hard out there for us girls who were not the cutest in high school. I don't know. I hope somebody else out there can relate to this because I hope I'm not crazy and alone in this.
It's hard to put it into words, how the holidays will always hurt.
Who are you?
It's the fathers with their little girls.
I don't recognize you at all.
What I did
Your daughter.
deserve this. How could you hurt a little kid? I can't forget, I can't forgive you. Cause now I'm scared that everyone I love will leave me. Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at
Yes, you.
lies.
If she wanted to do something, she would have when she found out that I was pregnant. No.
Scattered across my family line. God, I have my father's eyes, but my sisters when I cry. I can run, but I can't hide from my family line.
Most people think there are only two types of people, which is birthday people and non-birthday people. But there's actually a secret third type of person, which is the type of person that really does care about their birthday, but they're such a people pleaser that they don't want anyone to do anything special for their birthday, but they're secretly hoping that they do anyway, and then when they don't, they get really upset because their birthday didn't live up to the hype that they expected in their head. And guess which type of person I am?
So I would say I've never worked in my accent. Even in the UK, I would have to take it in a direction so that it fit more of a mold. But I definitely did believe that, yeah, coming out to America, not only do I have to learn this accent, but I want to, because it's a big pet peeve of mine if I do listen to things and I'm like, nah, he's British. So I really wanted to feel comfortable, and I also wanted to be at a level of confidence with it where I could walk into audition rooms and I could have the like pre-conversation, hello, how are you doing? I could already be American.
Amazing.
Because I never wanted them, I didn't want to come in British and then during my scene and when I'm trying to, get this job, what they're really focusing on is, does he sound American? So I didn't want to have that preconception. So I would go in American, audition American, and then I'd switch back to British to kind of give this jump scare of, oh, he's British. And I wouldn't even switch to, I'd switch into like the most bumbling Hugh Grant-esque British to really kind of juxtapose, all right, he was American, now look how English he is.
Have I ever seen a single Barbie movie in my life? Absolutely not. But am I going to use the Barbie filter to figure out which is the best Barbie movie? Absolutely yes. Let's dive in. All right, so starting off strong, we have, this looks like a princess in the school situation, and this looks like Laguna Beach Barbie, like drama on the beach Barbie. Mermaid? Where's a mermaid? Oh, those two are mermaids. I just saw this dolphin here. Ooh, I just feel like this is going to have like some Mean Girl, possibly Carrie situation going on. I'd much rather see drama on the beach Barbie. There we go. Okay, so here we have Dancing with the Stars Barbie, or we have Princess and the Pauper. Okay, so this is like a retelling of that classic tale. I like that cat. I'm going to go with the Dancing Barbies. Ooh, look at this sassy poodle. Look at that skirt. Look at that pose. I'm into all of that. Okay, what's this over here now? Swan Lake. Oh, classy. A classy remake of a classy ballet, I would assume. We're going to go with Sassy Poodle. Yes, we are. Mary posted bar. Well, they'll just turn Barbie into anything. She's a butterfly here. Oh, but here she's hanging out with a Pegasus, a magical Pegasus. Look at that horse. Okay, and that horse has wings. It's wings versus wings. I'm going to go this way. All right, so here we have White Lotus Barbie, who will survive their week on vacation, and Dancing Barbies. This looks like it's trying really hard to be Tinkerbell. I have seen those movies. Look at all her little friends, and they're all dancing. It's probably like a Dance Mom situation. They'll be shouting. There'll be tears. I mean, they'll probably be shouting and tears here, too. But who doesn't love a mermaid? Hello. Ooh, Sassy Barbie versus Winged Barbie. Barbie goes on adventures with a magical horse. Barbie goes on adventures with a possibly very normal poodle. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Okay. Oh, Beach Barbie, Horse Barbie. Beach Barbie, Horse Barbie. Try saying that 5 times fast. I did, and I messed it up. Oh, this is hard. Do I want to see Barbie in the sea with sea creatures or Barbie flying around? This looks like a tale of friendship, right? Like, I want to know what trials and tribulations they will face. This looks like Barbie... I don't know what this looks like, but I want to see this adventure. There we go. Now, if you've seen the Barbie movies, let me know. How did I do? Is this the best one?
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl dropping like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter.
We're more than halfway through 2023, so let's see if these predictions that were made 100 years ago are true. This first one just says that beauty contests will be unnecessary as there will be so many beautiful people that it will be almost impossible to select winners. And apparently babies are just going to get better looking as well. Or what about in 2023, the average life of a man could be increased to 100 years, in some cases 150 or 200. Well, actually in the United States, the life expectancy is declining, so we did it. This prediction says that a flight from Chicago to Hamburg will only take 18 hours. We can actually do it in half the amount of time now. The headline of this one is just no more hard work by 2023. And it says that people will not toil more than 4 hours a day owing to the work of electricity. The thing that actually gets me thinking about this one is with the emergence of AI, I wonder how far off that actually is. Either we'll just work for 4 hours a day or we'll all just be completely unemployed because AI is going to take over everything. And then finally, this one said that we should worry because men will be wearing curls and women will probably be shaving their heads.